What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we're going to be drawing Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099 without the mask on. So portrait of him pretty close up on his face. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. So he's looking all sort of serious, small sort of slanted eyes, intense looking dude. Center point of my page is about here, come up over to the right hand side and we'll start with his eye. So we go diagonal, so they're kind of small enough eyes and across. Like so. And then we will bring it down, back across to the front. And they can join together or not, so it's kind of up to you. We'll join them. I want to thicken up the top of his eyelid a little bit. So you want to make the top eyelid usually a little bit thicker than the rest. And then iris and pupil, so he's looking up, right? Like that. So you have like a half circle underneath his eyelid, and then the pupil looking up here as well, like so. So he has like some lines underneath his eyes, right? So he's got like some bags kind of underneath his eyes, like that, and maybe like something here. And then his eyebrows are real square coming across the top of his eyes, right? So we'll go like across this way. Across and down like that, and then they're pretty hairy as well, so they've got like spikes and stuff on them, and then it kind of curves down this way like so, and then we will have an eyelid line usually like here coming across this way. Maybe we do the same thing over here, right? So we go small eye like that. You can usually fit an eye in between both eyes, like in a standard human proportion drawing. So then we go across like that, and then we bring it down. Very slender eyes now, and then across to here. And again, you can sort of thicken up the top eyelid line a little bit. It's usually darker than the bottom eyelid line. Sometimes he's got some lines on the corners of his eyes, it looks like, as well. So his iris and his pupil, again, half circle, carving around like so, looking up at us. Pupil under there. And then we have the bottom sort of eyelid line. And then his big eyebrow coming across here is square, and then kind of hairy on top. Maybe an eyelid line here as well. Right, so sometimes he'll have like frown lines here, and like lines for like the side of his head, like his temples coming up this way, and it changes in every drawing, so every like still image of him, so he's got like loads of these different face lines. So his nose, right, so coming down here, like the bridge of his nose is usually drawn in like that, 2 lines, and then his nostril down below that, so just bend over like so, and you can kind of darken it up a little bit, make it look like holes, which is what they are. And then the actual skin on the side of the face coming up around here. Same on this side. Doesn't have to be the exact same. Do 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 do. Right. Like so. And sometimes lines coming down the side of his cheeks there. So real serious looking dude. So his mouth flat, comes across here, down like so. Top lip comes up, down in the middle, back down to there. And then his bottom lip comes across and up like so. So we have like a big square chin going across here. And his jaw, very square superhero kind of features, right? So up like that, right? And your jaw is like mouth level and up this way, right? So curves up like that. He's big facial cheekbones then, so these kind of bump out here. And they seem to always sort of draw in these lines on the side of his face. And he's got a real square chin as well. Sometimes they're drawn in, the lines. Okay, so his hair is quite long, right? And he's got like a narrow forehead. So like say here, sort of in line with the eyebrows is kind of where the hair curves around the back, right? So you'll have these like hair spikes. We do the same sort of on this side. And then his hairline comes up this way, and it has this sort of V in the center, right? And it's shallow. He's got like a small forehead compared to his nose, right? Usually your forehead and your nose are the same size, but his forehead is like smaller than his nose. It's probably like the bridge of his nose, not the tip of his nose. Like here and here about the same size. So that's like the size of his forehead. And you just do this sort of zigzag line across for his hairline. And then we can see some ears underneath his hair here, curving down like so. It's quite dark in here, but I'm gonna assume there's like some sideburns just in there, and then his ear sort of curves around there. And then you could do like some ear lines and stuff inside, like so. So his hair is kind of slicked back, but it is kind of messy, right? So we've got like all these sort of texture lines and stuff. But every now and then you'll have like some hair spiking off. And so like another one, say just sticking off here. So it always seems to like go back towards the front of his forehead. So like a spike sticking off here on its own. And then it kind of like bumps around the back. Kind of like that, right? And then these are all the texture lines go back to there. The top of his head is just kind of this bumpy sort of section. And there might be like some single strands kind of just like sticking off like that. So his neck is very wide. So say coming down, he's got like muscles on his muscles, this guy. So neckline there. And then there's like a second neck muscle line that they draw in or they generate here, right? And then the inside neck muscles are here. And then he has a collar that kind of curves around all this, and it bumps around these muscles and his Adam's apple, like so. And then the back of his collar is there. And then we got like trapezius muscles going down that way, like so. And then we've got like a big shoulder muscle going there, big shoulder muscle here. Right, and then we have the red sort of hooks going that way. And then his chest muscles come right across here and go up the other side. And then we have the red hook on that side, down that way. And then there's just kind of the starts of his kind of spikes going this way here, and then this way there, and like another red line that way, another red line that way, there, red all here, red there, blue. This is his trapezius, so there should be like hatching lines there, necklines going that way. This is shoulder muscles. It's all red that way. So Miguel. That's it, Miguel O'Hara from Across the Spiderverse. Wait, that's not it. A little more hair that sticks down sort of behind his head here. Longer hair. Back here. Okay. Now that's it. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.